What's up, beautiful people? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening from wherever you're tuning in from. I'm your host, Mike, and welcome to Daily Diaries Friday, the channel where every story sparks inspiration and every moment is a vibe. If you're here for the ride, please subscribe, smash the like button, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Share this with your favorite people, and let's create a community full of excitement and good energy. Got something to say? Drop it in the comments. So buckle up because today's story is one you won't want to miss. Let's dive in, squaddies. The 2025 Invictus Games have come to a triumphant close, marking yet another extraordinary chapter in the history of this groundbreaking event. For the first time ever, the Invictus Games expanded to include winter sports, offering wounded veterans even more opportunities to showcase their resilience, athleticism, and indomitable spirit. The fusion of traditional adaptive sports such as swimming, basketball, rugby and volleyball with exhilarating winter competitions made for an unforgettable spectacle that highlighted the true power of determination and camaraderie. Prince Harry's unwavering commitment to the Invictus Games continues to transform lives, giving these heroic men and women a global platform to inspire millions. While the world celebrates the achievements of these competitors, the British royal family once again finds itself entangled in yet another petty, self-inflicted controversy. Instead of rallying behind this noble cause, King Charles and his circle are reportedly fuming about the timing of the next Invictus Games in Birmingham in July 2027, solely because it coincides with Queen Camilla's 80th birthday. That's right, rather than honouring the courage of wounded veterans, the King's focus is on ensuring his wife's birthday party remains the main event of the summer. King Charles, who seems to prioritise optics and pettiness above all else, is said to be planning a grand celebration for Camilla, complete with a lavish Thanksgiving service at St. George's Chapel in Windsor. Apparently, the mere thought of Harry and the Invictus Games generating positive headlines at the same time is an unbearable affront. But should we really be surprised? This is the same Charles who deliberately scheduled his coronation on his grandson Archie's birthday, forcing Harry into an impossible decision. Now he's preemptively outraged about a supposed distraction that is still more than 2 years away. The irony is as thick as ever. What makes this all the more ridiculous is the fact that Charles, the head of Britain's armed forces, has shown nothing but indifference toward the Invictus Games for years. The last 3 Invictus events have come and gone without so much as a word of acknowledgement from the monarch. No public praise for the British veterans competing, no messages of support for Team GB, just silence. And yet, when it comes to worrying about whether Harry's work will overshadow Camilla's birthday, suddenly Charles is paying attention. The hypocrisy is astonishing. Meanwhile, Prince Harry remains undeterred, continuing to lead with purpose and passion. Through Invictus, he has provided a lifeline for countless veterans, proving that true leadership is about service, not self-importance. While Charles and Camilla focus on their own trivial grievances, Harry is out in the world making a tangible difference. The contrast couldn't be starker. Ultimately, the Invictus Games stand as a beacon of hope and resilience, embodying the very best of the human spirit. Prince Harry's dedication to these athletes is a testament to his character and his genuine commitment to those who have sacrificed so much. Meanwhile, the royal establishment remains mired in its own absurdity, demonstrating once again just how out of touch they truly are. It is almost laughable that, despite being one of the most high-profile events honouring veterans, Invictus continues to be treated with nothing but contempt by certain members of the royal family. King Charles, whose role as head of the armed forces should, in theory, make him an enthusiastic supporter, remains silent. The lack of recognition from him is glaring and deeply revealing. If he truly cared about the well-being of those who served, he would have shown up, at least symbolically. But no, his interests lie elsewhere, in maintaining his fragile ego and making sure that nothing, absolutely nothing, interferes with Camilla's milestone birthday celebration. And let's not forget the rest of the royal family, who have done absolutely nothing to support or acknowledge the efforts of the Invictus Games. Where is Prince William? Where is Princess Anne, known for her work with the armed forces? Nowhere. Their silence speaks volumes. The entire institution seems determined to pretend that Invictus doesn't exist, likely because it is Harry's initiative, and acknowledging it would mean giving him credit for something positive. It's childish, it's petty, and it's beneath even the low standards the royal family continues to set for itself. The British press, ever eager to fuel animosity against Harry, is already running with the narrative that the Invictus Games are some sort of threat to the monarchy. The idea that a sporting event for injured veterans could be seen as a challenge to the royal order is absurd, but it reveals just how fragile and insecure the monarchy truly is. Rather than embracing the games and supporting their own veterans, they see it as a problem, an inconvenience, because it involves Harry. If that's not proof of their dysfunction, what is? And let's talk about the priorities here. King Charles, a man who has spent his life indulging in every possible luxury, sees Camilla's 80th birthday as a grand occasion that deserves the nation's undivided attention. Meanwhile, the veterans competing in Invictus have sacrificed their health, their bodies, and in many cases their peace of mind for the sake of their country. But in the eyes of the royal family, they are an afterthought at best, a nuisance at worst. It's truly disgusting. In contrast, Harry has remained steadfast, showing up, lending his support, and making sure these games continue to thrive. He doesn't do it for headlines, he doesn't do it for PR, he does it because he genuinely cares. And that is why, despite all the smear campaigns and all the nonsense, Invictus continues to grow. Because real leadership isn't about cutting ribbons and attending galas, it's about showing up when it matters. It is hard to overstate just how revealing this entire situation is. The royal family, when faced with a choice between supporting a world-class event for wounded veterans and whining about a birthday party, chose the latter. They have, once again, exposed themselves for what they truly are, an outdated, out-of-touch institution more concerned with their own prestige than with actually serving the people they claim to represent. And the saddest part, they don't even seem to realize how bad they look. Prince Harry and the Invictus Games stand as a reminder that service and dedication matter far more than titles and traditions. No matter how much the royal family tries to diminish or ignore his efforts, the truth remains. Harry is making a real difference, while they continue to flounder in their own self-absorbed irrelevance. And in the end, history will remember who truly stood for something. And that's a wrap, squaddies. Thanks for watching and being part of this amazing journey. You guys are the best, and I love you all. Your support means the world to me. If you had a good time, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're the first to catch our next adventure. Drop your thoughts, questions, or even just a quick hello in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Share this with your friends, your family, or anyone who could use a little inspiration. Until next time, stay awesome, stay motivated, and keep shining. Catch you later.